Welcome aboard! Adventures in the Caribbean invites you to share the beauty and fun of the Caribbean. Now, here is your tour guide host, Caribbean Chris.
Good morning. A great Saturday morning to you. And as one of our loyal listeners mentioned, those who are listening to our replay on Sundays, a great afternoon to you. So we have a great show for you today. And as always, I'm your host, Caribbean Chris, joined with me by Sonny. Good morning, Sonny.
Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody. Happy Drinking Day.
That's right. Happy 310 and Happy New Year. Our last show was prior to the New Year, so Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully everyone's had a good start to the new year. I know there's some, after last night, there's some hungover people out there today. It's been a pretty fun festivities last 3 weeks, I think. And we got some great adventures coming up. We got some great stuff. The fun never stops at Adventures in the Caribbean. We got actually next week the San Sebastian.
Yeah, sunset.
We always have a great time down there. We're looking forward to talking to some of the local artists and talking to some of the party people and some of the, of course, some of the
local restaurants.
Yeah, little great restaurants.
Have an
down there.
Esperanza over there at Ostra Cosa.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing some live music and, of course, the parade. We got something in honor of San Sebastian today, don't we? A trivia question or something?
We want to know.
So we'll get to that shortly here.
We don't have the answer. We're going to ask.
And then, of course, the following week, we're going to be out at the Crystal Palace, the awesome place in Rincon. They're going to, of course, be having their Grand Gala and Crystal Palace Club VIP event. That's going to be, it's going to be awesome event because they're going to have fashion shows. They're going to have live music. They're going to have DJs, a couple of famous DJs from all around. They're going to have like producers from New York and Detroit and LA and Chicago. So, if you're in the entertainment business or if you're in fashion or if you're anything in regards to music, that's definitely an event you want to attend. And of course, that's down there in Rincon. And if you want to get some more information, you can check out, you can call 516-284-4950. Or if you just Google the Crystal Palace, Puerto Rico, you can see some really cool pictures of the place and get more information about the event. But it's going to be an awesome event. We're going to be definitely down there covering it, having a good time. And then, of course, I think in the following week we're going to do Toro Verde. We got to finish the Toro Verde adventure
finish
part.
what we started.
Finish what we started. Yeah. That's right. Because people have been telling me stories about because we did like the zip line. They have 15 zip lines, and we did like 8 of them, 10 of them, something like that. So people have been telling me that, oh, you didn't do the other part, the zip lining or the rappelling and the rope bridge. I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, you got to do it. So I'm really excited about that one.
And they're expecting us for it.
That's right.
Pretty soon we're going to be hitting the Toro Verde again.
Yeah, and as always, you can check out some really cool videos that Sonny shot at the Toro Verde location, the zip lining and whatnot. There's some awesome videos, as always, at prchris.com.
You have to use the keyword Toro Verde.
Toro Verde, yes. Just do search Toro Verde, and it'll pop right up to the video. And, of course, we got the regatta the following week here in San Juan. We actually have Jose from the regatta, from the Club Nautico, who's going to be joining us today and giving us an update on that. And then, of course, the following week, of course, is the free fall event with Jason from Extreme Divers out there at the not Aibonito, Arecibo Airport. So that's going to be an awesome event, and we actually should have Jason calling us today and giving us an update as well.
We didn't get to jump last time because it was amateur hour.
Yeah, it was.
We're going to be ready to do the jump.
It was our first live event at the Free Fall Festival.
It was amateur hour.
And last year they actually had it at a private airport, so it was kind of like. And this year is going to be awesome. They have it at the Arecibo Airport, and Jason's been out there for, I think about a year now, and we'll have him tell you. But he's really doing great over there and doing a lot of dives, and you got to check him out. You can get more info at extremedivers.com. And again, we're going to get an update from Jason today, I believe. And then moving on to the following week, we have Coral World, which is the adventure park in St. Thomas. And we're going to actually have Vanessa. She's the director of marketing for Coral World. She's going to give us a call and tell us a little bit more about the location and tell everybody how they can find out more info. And of course, we're going to get our an update from our good friends at Scuba Dogs. And what else we got? What else we got? Oh yeah, we got Jeff. We're going to our Happy New Year's call from Jeff from Caribbean Golf Academy. So we're really excited. We got a great packed with info show for you today. That was my New Year's resolution. Pack the show with adventure. So yeah, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? I've been hearing some very interesting New Year's resolutions out there. So feel free to call in with your New Year's resolution and see if you've made it the 7 days of so far of the revolution. Well, let's get to our first trivia question. And as always, you can call us here at the station at WOSO 787-724-1030. So let's go to our first trivia question. The first trivia question is it's a tough one, so don't Google it, but
you can Google.
Actually, there's some people that probably know this right off the top of their heads. So, all right, our first trivia question for the day is: give us the names of the three kings. You know, in honor of three kings yesterday, give us the names of the three kings.
That's easy, man.
That's an easy one? You know,
that's an easy one.
All right, well, yeah. we'll see. Okay, we'll see if everyone gets it right. So we have
a caller that wants to say hi.
Okay, so who do we have on line one here? We got some great guests coming up, so we're looking forward to some great updates.
We're plugging into the headset so we can hear callers. So
we're all set up today.
We're technology impaired today.
Good morning, line one. You're on the air.
Yes.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Excellent. How about yourself? What's your name?
Jose Berrios. I'm calling from Club Náutico San Juan.
Oh, hey, Jose. How you doing, sir?
Good, thank you.
Great. Listen, we appreciate you calling, and again, Happy New Year.
And a happy Three Day.
And a happy Three Kings.
Thank you.
Do you know our trivia question? Well, we'll leave our trivia question for our... Right, from Club Nautico. Yeah, okay, we have our good friend Jose from Club Nautico, and he's going to give us an update on the upcoming regatta and tell us a little bit about sailing school and what's going on. So
correct.
Go ahead.
We have a upcoming event, our biggest event on the Club Nautico San Juan. That's the 11th Club Nautico San Juan International Regatta. It's on February 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We already have 76 participants already registered.
Wow.
We have people from France. We have people from St. Martin, St. Croix, St. Thomas, PBI, Guatemala, United States. We got about 32 participants international, and we're looking forward to have 100 participants this year. We're going to have, during that weekend, 3 different sailing areas. For the beginners, optimists, we have participants since from 6 years old until adults. And the beginners fleet is going to be close to San Antonio Channel to Club Náutico San Juan. So people could go by with their cars and see the event from Isla Grande, also from Club Náutico. We have another sailing area. It's down by Cataño. That will be the championship fleet. And from Cataño Boardwalk, you could see all the events. Also, we're going to have another sailing area. That's our 40 24-foot boats. And those are going to be sailing between Isla de Cabra and Paseo La Princesa. So that San Juan Bay is going to be full of 100 sailboats racing all that weekend long.
Wow.
Also, we have our sailing program for this year. It's going to be starting on Monday. We got lessons, group lessons, private lessons, Monday in the afternoons, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. In the mornings, we will have on Saturdays. We also working with private schools and hopefully soon with public schools. This week, we're going to have 20 kids coming from Taxis Dorado Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They have like a special event at school, and they're going to have a group going like a sailing week. So we're working with schools with all the community, international events. I don't know if I'm talking a lot here. You got any questions?
Well, I wanted to, talk a little bit more specifically about the races. Now, there's different categories of races. Now, you start with the small boats.
Optimus. Optimus is a 8-foot long boat. It's usually sailed by kids, boys and girls between the ages of 6 and 15 years old.
Now, a lot of these kids that are racing are actually some of them are your students, right?
Correct.
Okay,
yes,
cool. That's very cool.
Thank you. I've been teaching since I was 15 years old, so I'm 32 now. I got a lot of training instructors that I just teach them a long time ago. So some are still around. We got also from other sailing areas in Puerto Rico, like Ponce. So the event is going to be for all the Puerto Rican sailors and international.
Nice. Now then, the next category up, what's
that would be laser. Laser. It's for teenagers between the weight of 125 pounds and say 200 pounds, and those are single-handed boats, same as Optimist. We have 3 different fleets inside the laser. We have the different type of sail, so it's categorized because of the size of the sail. So the 4.7 is the smallest sail for lighter sailors. We got the radial sail for intermediate, and the full standard sail for the more heavy. The laser is an Olympic boat, and for men they use the standard sail, and for women the radial, which is the intermediate sail.
Nice. So a lot of these people that are out there racing in the regatta could be trying out for the Olympic sailing next year.
Correct.
Wow,
Actually,
that's very cool.
We have a team that is practicing for the Olympics and, for Central American Games, Pan American Games, the Worlds. There are a lot of kids coming out of Club Náutico or training at Club Náutico for all these big events.
Wow, that's very cool. So hopefully if you come down and see the races, you'll be watching a future Olympian. Nice. And what's the big category?
That's a 24-foot boat. It's a IC24. IC stands for Interclub. Originally, it was a J24 boat, and it's modified for Interclubs. So they just cut a little bit on the cabin, make it a little bit wider the cockpit, so it makes it a little bit more comfortable to sailing in the clubs.
Nice. And that's how many boats do you have in the big race?
The big boats, we will expect to have around 11 boats.
Nice.
That's as big as the fleet in Puerto Rico. That's the hottest fleet right now picking up. It just started maybe 4 years ago, and it started growing little by little. And hopefully we will have everybody sign up. So far, we have 9 boats registered.
Now, are you still allowing boats to register?
Yes, you could register until the event will start on Friday, the 3rd. So last day for registration will be Thursday, 2nd of February.
Okay, so you can actually go down and if you want to get into the race on any of the classes, you can come down and register all the way up until Thursday the 2nd?
Correct. You could go on the web, register online, www.nauticodesanjuan.com. You could always go to our website and look at the registrant list already. You could see all the names, the country they're coming from, and you could see the rules, schedule of events, and register online.
Nice. That's really cool. Now, what are some of the best spots for viewing? I know you mentioned Isla Grande.
Well, for the beginners, Optimist sailors, for the, kids, they're going to be sailing really close in protected areas, close to Club Náutico. If you go on your car to Isla Grande, to the Pan American dock, just on that side of the street, you could see that event, that area. Also, you could come inside the Yacht Club and go by the sailing program, which the parents, most of the parents are going to be watching their kids and see the event. Also, if you go by on your own boat, you could stop by the sailing area where they are sailing and see the event. For the championship fleet, by the boardwalk Catania, you could be walking over there or stop by a restaurant and see the event. Also, you could take the ferry from Catania to San Juan back and forth, and you're gonna be going through the events, seeing the racing in action. Also from Paseo La Princesa, those are going to be the IC-24, the biggest boats. They're going to be sailing between Isla de Cabra, which is the other side of the bay, up to Paseo La Princesa.
Nice. So also, it sounds like there's a ton of great spots to see the races, so that's perfect. And also, I would suggest to everyone to definitely make it down to Club Nautico and check out some information on the sailing school. And that's a great location to watch some of the races as well. Now, Jose, how do we get? What's the website address?
www.nauticodesanjuan.com.
Okay, nauticodesanjuan.com. Actually, yeah, I did check that out. That's a pretty nice website you guys have. Now, what's a phone number to reach you as well?
Well, I could give you my phone number direct. That will be 787-667-9936. You could always call the Yacht Club, which is 787-722-0177. My email is bella@nauticodesanjuan.com.
Okay. Give us the phone number one more time.
My phone number is 787-667-9936.
667-9936. Awesome. Well, listen, Jose, thanks a million for the update. And we're definitely going to be coming out there. We'll work out the details and come down and cover the regatta live this year. It should be a great time.
Thank you. Happy New Year and happy Three Kings Day.
Same to you, my friend. Okay, excellent. So do we have a winner to our trivia question yet? Oh, we got to take a break? Okay, well, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with more adventures.
Ciberle Restaurant has the perfect, elegant ambiance to enjoy fine dining in Puerto Rico. Savor the incredible El Ciberle touch today with their special Spanish cuisine based on the healthy Mediterranean diet. There is live music to enhance the mood every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they have extended hours on weekends. For more information, call 763-1636, 763-1636, or visit www.elciberle.com. El Ciberle, enciende tu vida. Reservations recommended.
Translations now.
Traducciones ahora.
Fast.
Rápido.
Reliable.
Confiable.
Precise.
Preciso.
Cost effective.
Costo efectivo.
787-632-3518. Translations now.
Father, I've done something impure.
My child, it can't be that bad.
I drank water, and it wasn't Crystalia.
You what? Crystalia, cool, clear water for your life, for your health, for all year round. At fine stores near you, or call 620-8888 for home delivery. Crystalia, we live up to our name.
All right, welcome back to Adventures. Love that song.
That's a sailing song.
and thanks to Jose from Club Nautico. clubnauticodesanjuan.com, and you can reach them at 787-667-9936 for more info about the San Juan Regatta coming up.
And we're doing the regatta chasing this year.
We are. We're excited. We got, of course, nice to be starting off here in San Juan for the regatta. It goes the 2nd to the 4th. Actually, 3rd to the 5th. That's what it is. And then the BVI, no, that's the Kite Jam. The St. Martin Regatta is on the 3rd, March 3rd, in St. Martin. That's a Heineken Regatta. You can find out more info at HeinekenRegatta.com. And then, of course, the Palmas Heineken Regatta down in Palmas Del Mar on the 17th. That goes the 16th to the 18th. That one runs. And the St. Martin runs the 1st to the 4th. And then the BVI Spring Regatta is March 31st. It actually runs the 28th to the 1st, but that's when we'll be doing the show live. So join us for all the fun regattas and great times. We're gonna get Sonny out there as rail meat this year. I know he's been dying to do that. And of course, we're gonna get some more updates from our good friends while we're waiting for calls. Oh yeah, and don't forget our trivia question this week is name the 3 kings. For fun and prizes, name the 3 kings. And of course, as always, you can check out any of the great adventures at whattodoinpr.com. There's a list of all the adventures and descriptions of everything that we offer. And of course, we still have Body Worlds exhibit going on. I believe that's going until March. You can call Michael at 787-722-7300. Or bodyworldspr.com if you want to find out some more information about those. And while we're waiting for our trivia callers and our updates from the field, I have some interesting facts here about Puerto Rico. The longest pool in the world is located in Puerto Rico. And of course, that was actually one of our trivia questions one week. That's of course in Dorado. And this is one that I thought was very interesting. There are more Puerto Ricans living in the United States than in Puerto Rico. So let's see, over 4 million? 4 million? I wonder if anyone knows the exact number of Puerto Ricans living in the U.S., that should be a good trivia question too. But also the state of Florida was discovered by Puerto Rico's first governor, Ponce de Leon. We're giving away all of our trivia questions here. We
got trivia friends going on
we do. We should be holding on to it.
I shouldn't step out of the booth too long.
I think we actually did about most of these as trivia questions. I remember this was a trivia question. 86% of the rum that is drunk in the U.S. is from Puerto Rico.
Welcome to the Caribbean.
That's right. The world's highest.
What movie is that?
Welcome to the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's Johnny Depp, Captain Croc. That he's in the.
Yeah.
All you do here is drink rum. Welcome to
Welcome to the Caribbean. Right. And then she burned all the rum. She started it all on fire. Why did you do this? Another one. The world's highest concentration of bioluminescent waters are in Puerto Rico. That's something that's really cool. We should go out and do a Bio Bay tour one day because.
We have Eco Action Tours.
Yeah, that's true.
Prime provider of
that's true.
Bioluminescent tours.
Yeah,
you should check them out with Peter Servigan.
They go out every night.
You have a number?
It's 787-791-7509 for Bio Bay. And it's really we do a really good job down there of protecting the bay. The waters are glowing really well, and I know that some of the people said, "Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't go because it's a full moon." So
you should still go.
Yeah, the truth is the waters the Department of Natural Resources does such a good job of taking care of the waters, and actually the operators have to get some credit as well because the operators. They really care about the Bio Bay, and they really, take it personal, or they personally feel a responsibility to take care of it, because like it said, there's very few concentrations like this of bioluminescence in the world. So.
And the one in Las Croabas is amazing. It's like Avatar, like
it is.
Movie Avatar.
It is really cool.
Literally.
And it's a great time. What do we have? Okay, with line one. Okay. Well, as we mentioned, we're going to be visiting Coral World in St. Thomas, and we have our good friend Vanessa, the director of marketing for Coral World, is going to tell us a little bit more about the location. Vanessa, are you there?
Valerie,
Good morning.
how are you?
Excellent. How about yourself?
Very good.
Well, listen, thanks a lot for calling us today. We're really excited about the heading out to Coral World.
Well, we're excited to have you come out and see the park. It's definitely a fun spot to play.
Yeah, I saw the website. It's so amazing. There's so much to do there.
Definitely, yeah. We're a small park, but we pack a big punch. We've got definitely a lot of activities to do there. For
Now-
families, for kids, big and old.
That's really cool. And also, there's a lot of specific there's specific areas, like an area for snorkeling, an underwater garden area.
That's correct. Actually, Coral World is located out at Cokie Point. So we're pretty much surrounded by water. We have a beautiful beach adjacent to the park itself. So between the beach and Coral World itself, folks have the opportunity to go diving and snorkeling on some spectacular reefs. Within the park, we have some pretty fun adventures called Sea Trek and Snuba. Sea Trek is a bell helmet dive where you actually walk along the ocean floor, and we do take you into like a coral reef garden.
I saw that on the website. That's really cool. That's like the old-fashioned style wetsuits that they used to to pipe the air from the service, and you wore the helmet.
Exactly. It's definitely a trip from history, but it's also very sci-fi. The technology has obviously come a long way since. And the actual helmets weigh 80 pounds, which sounds extremely heavy, but it actually ends up being about 10 pounds when you're in the water, and it helps keep you up.
Nice. Very cool. And then also the Snuba, that's kind of a similar activity, but you don't use the helmet, right? It's a mask?
Exactly. Now, Sea Trek, you don't need to know how to swim. You actually just need to be able to breathe, and that's about it. Whereas Snuba, you do need to know how to swim. We take you out first for a little orientation that takes about a half an hour, explaining the equipment. But Snuba is a cross between snorkeling and scuba diving.
Nice.
You end up with your tank actually at the surface in a float, and you have your regulator that's tied down to about 20 feet of hose. So you stay within an atmosphere pressure, so there is no risk, of the diving risk.
What's the average depth of the Snuba?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay.
Yep, one atmosphere, and you can go anywhere in between the surface and the 20 feet. But you don't have all the extra gear on you. You don't have all that extra weight. You really feel like a fish.
Right. No, I think that's a terrific idea. I think that Snuba is really an advance in diving.
It definitely is, especially for folks who don't have the certification but are interested in it. It's definitely the best way to go to really get that first-hand experience.
Nice. And so Sea Trek is the same depth, about 20 feet?
Approximately, yeah.
Okay.
That's along a little trail that we have. So it goes anywhere between about 15 to about 20 feet, yes.
Nice. So Sea Trek would be perfect for beginners or people that are maybe a little nervous or about swimming.
Exactly.
And then the Snuba is perfect for people that have snorkeled before and they maybe want to try scuba, but they don't want to go through the classes and registrations and getting certified.
Exactly.
That's terrific. Well, I definitely want to do the Snuba. That's
the Snuba is a fun tour, and you're actually out in the water for about 45 minutes in total. So it's definitely a long tour around the bay.
And is that slightly guided, where you have like a leader of the group who kind of takes people around, or they just jump in the water and you go explore at your leisure?
Oh no, absolutely. There's a guide that takes you along. He's also a certified rescue diver, so if there's any issues or any concerns, if people start getting a little nervous, they can assist them, bring them to the surface, have them hang to the float, until they get their bearings and get a little more comfortable again. But they're also naturalists and are familiar with our coral reefs and can show and share a lot of the fauna that is underwater.
Okay, cool. So they know the cool spots, the cool marine life.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. That's a great way to do it. And the Snuba is honestly, I would say even if you're a beginner, and you know how to swim at least, then I would say Snuba would be an excellent option.
It definitely is. We are actually also developing Snuba-Doo, which is for the little kids, like a 5-year-old.
Wait a minute, what's it called?
Snuba-Doo.
Snuba-Doo. Like Scooby-Doo?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a good one. That's clever.
And that's We are developing that right now. It is something that is available, but we want to make sure, around our towers and all that, the accessibility isn't too hard for all the little people. So when they get in, we want to make sure that they have, an easy access. So we're developing that right now, but Snoobadoo is going to be coming online soon, too.
That's funny. And
What's it called?
Snoobadoo.
He had to come in just for the Scooby-Doo impression. That's a good one. I'm Shaggy. But yeah, I tell you, that's so much fun. Cause what's that?
We might even have to give out snacks.
That's right, scuba snacks. They actually have scuba dogs here, and they'll feed the fish doggy snacks. Doggy.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. But I can tell you that's terrific, because I know from my experience of doing the snorkeling trips on the catamarans, that we get kids out there, and when they first get on the boat, they're a little bit nervous, and maybe they're not experienced in the ocean. They've swam in pools and maybe lakes or whatever, but they're not experienced in swimming in the ocean, so they get real nervous. And once you walk them through it, and once they see that they can jump in the water and not drown, that they absolutely love it.
Absolutely.
And
Sometimes time getting them out of the water.
That's so true. I was just about to say that. At the beginning of the day, they're scared to death of going in the water. By the end of the day, they're like, no, 10 more minutes, come on. That's awesome. All right, well, another thing that we definitely want to hear about is the submarine.
Yes, we have a semi-submarine. The semi-submarine is an air-conditioned boat that actually, as opposed to a full submarine, part of the boat actually stays up on the surface.
Okay.
So you do have the glass bottom effect with individual seats with individual portholes to look out. We have a diver that goes out and feeds some of the fish. So we have some regular visitors, some larger than others, that are always wonderful to see. And it goes over different little wrecks. The nice thing about the semi-sub is that for folks, for families where maybe somebody's not as comfortable in being in an enclosed area and might suffer from a little bit of claustrophobia, they can still enjoy a wonderful boat ride while the rest of their family are observing the water.
Wow, that's really cool. So everybody can experience it, no matter your experience level or anything.
Absolutely, absolutely. The only challenge really with the semi-submarine is accessibility, because it is a spiral staircase to get to the vessel below.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an accessible activity, but for everyone else or anybody who does not require a wheelchair, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, we're definitely going to make it out there. And also, there was one other thing that I noticed on the website was the underwater tower.
Yes, we have an underwater observatory where you actually turn into the fish, and the fish are you, because you are actually in the enclosed area. The outdoors.
So the fish are actually watching, you're observing you.
Exactly. They're looking at you going, wow, that's a funny looking one.
Hey, you haven't even seen me yet. Yeah, that sounds like a blast. So you're kind of like in what was it called, the underwater world? What's it called?
Atlantis?
Yeah, there you go. It's like you're down in Atlantis.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's you also have, a lot of fish that live around our towers. They've, turned it into home. We also have some large animals that come by when they migrate, such as whales and things like that. So
Awesome.
depending on the time of year and the visibility, you get a chance to see some go by, or you get to see dolphins, or you never know who's going to come by.
I'm excited. I can't wait to come out. We're definitely going to set this thing up. So how do people get a hold of you if they want to get more information or check out your really cool website?
Our phone number is 340-775-1555, and our website is www.coralworldci.com.
coralworldci.com.
Correct.
Awesome. Very cool. Listen, Vanessa, we really appreciate the update, and we really look forward to coming out there and meeting you and checking out your place.
Sure, and I was going to say, also one of the big highlights of Coral World is our sea lion activities. We do quite a few different animal encounters, and one of our highlights is really swimming with our sea lions. We have 4 South American sea lions that have been rescued some years back, and we've got the pleasure of having them for 5 years now. And our biggest boy tops off about 450 pounds, so it's definitely an adventure in itself.
Cool. Well, we really look forward to meeting the walruses. And it's coralworldci.com.
coralworldci.com. Yep.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thanks a million, Vanessa. Have a great Saturday, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right. And that's, again, coralworldvi.com. Okay, we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more adventures.
In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed on to the sun till we found the sea of green.
In Puerto Rico, Cherry Blossom sets the standard for exquisite Japanese cuisine and superior service. Located in the heart of Condado, this Japanese gem is the perfect place to gather with family or friends. Come to Cherry Blossom to enjoy the magic of their exquisite culinary delights prepared right before your eyes. There is also an Asian menu to choose from. Cherry Blossom has specials for lunch, a kids menu, even an early bird dinner. They also have an entire floor available for private activities. Complimentary self-parking for lunch during the week. Cherry Blossom next to the San Juan Marriott Hotel in Condado. Reservations suggested. 723-7300. Oh, wise one, how can I live a life that's more pure?
It's no secret. Cristalla is pure, fresh, and clear. Cristalla, cool, clear water for your life, for your health, for all year round. At Cristalla, we live up to our name. At fine stores near you, or call 620-8888 for home delivery.
The Puerto Rican Lunch Countdown has started. Platos Restaurant in Isla Verde is now open for lunch Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Enjoy lunch today at Platos Restaurant in Isla Verde.
All right, welcome back to Adventures. We're having a good time here today. We're excited about Coral World. That should be a blast. Sonny's gonna do. So it's got to be Sonny rated for the walruses. He's gonna go up and have high five the walruses.
I'm gonna go do this Scooby Doo.
Right. Okay. Well, we got another update. Who do we got now? We got Jeff. All right, cool. We got our good friend Jeff from Caribbean Golf Academy. Line 2, is that you, Jeff?
Chris, yes. How you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Happy Three Kings. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
How's your New Year starting off?
Actually, very good. Very good.
Glad to hear it. Do you have a nice holiday?
We sure did. Yes.
Now, you were up in the cold for the holidays, weren't you?
No, I stayed here in Puerto Rico. It was actually very, very busy. There was a lot of people on the holidays here, and the Golf Academy was busy.
Awesome. That's good. Doing a lot of lessons?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Now, you guys have a terrific location out there. I mean, you have the full setup of a professional golf academy.
It is. It's a great place out here. And, Chris, you've been out a couple times, and we actually have over 300 yards of a driving range with grass tees. We have a short game area that has 2 sand traps and a big putting green. We actually even have a covered area on the driving range if you do want to get out of the sun. And then we have a full indoor studio also with our video equipment and mirrors and all the state-of-the-art things for teaching golf.
That's awesome. That is just a first-class place, and the location is just a great, beautiful, relaxing location to go out and teach, or to go out and learn, to do the lessons.
Yes, for those of you that have not visited Hacienda Campo Rico before, we're very close to San Juan. We're only about 10 minutes from the airport. We have over 2,300 acres of land here with 5 or 6 different adventures out here. We have horseback riding, kayaking, zip lining, and the featured golf academy called the Caribbean Golf Academy.
Yeah, so you could actually make a full day of it. You come out in the morning and do your lesson, and then go blasting around the property on the ATVs in the afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. That's a lot of fun. They'll come out and take a golf lesson, and then do one of the activities after.
Now I know we've had you on the show before, but for those maybe who are new listeners, tell them a little bit about the experience that you have, because I know that people are going to want to come out and do the lessons with you.
Yeah, that's the thing. When people, go for a golf lesson, sometimes they wonder what they're getting in for. But I started teaching golf back in 1985. I was working for different golf schools in the States. And then I worked for David Ledbetter for 17 years, opening up different golf academies around the world. And about just over 2 years ago, we found this property in Puerto Rico and came over. And we started the Caribbean Golf Academy.
Nice.
So,
and what year did you start that?
It was almost 2 years ago now.
Wow. You've come a long way, I tell you.
Yeah.
Remember first when the facility was started, it was just a field, and now you have everything. I mean, now you said that you have a putting green, sand traps, and the driving range.
Yep, yeah, it's very, you have to watch everything develop, and there's future plans to actually build a golf course on the property, but currently not for the golf. It is a golf academy, so we have a driving range with all brand new Titleist golf balls on it. You get to hit off grass. Most driving ranges that you go to, you hit off mats. So we have really nice grass, and then we have a full short game area with a putting green, 2 sand traps, and actually a chipping and pitching area.
You know, one of the things I noticed, that is such a nice location, I even played better. Now, you also work with some of the clubs, the golf clubs. I mean, and there's so many nice golf courses in Puerto Rico. It's amazing. But you work with some of the golf courses in regards to doing lessons right from there?
Yes. When I'm not here at the Caribbean Golf Academy, I do all the teaching also at Bahia Beach and Golf Resort for the St. Regis Hotel and for the guests at Bahia.
Nice.
So I stay pretty busy doing teaching, and it gives the students and clients, a nice place to go play Bahia. But to really work on your golf swing this year at Hacienda Campo Rico, you can't beat it because we've got the indoor studio here, and when you come, I'll actually videotape your golf swing. For those of you that have played a few times, sometimes what you see on the screen and what you really feel like looks a lot different. And as soon as you see 1 or 2 things, it usually makes it much easier then for us to go out and suggest a few changes. And usually we'll hit a few more golf balls. I'll videotape it again. And then I have a system inside that I can put a split screen up and say, look, here's before and here's after, and show you some things, the differences of the lesson. And then the nice thing about it, I can email that to you.
Nice. So you can study your swing.
Yeah, and technology.
Oh, that's awesome.
Technology is so great right now. Actually, there's the app that I use now. The iPhone has an app for that now.
Of course they do.
And it is as good as my computer.
Wow.
I mean, so now my clients will come with their iPhones, and we'll take a picture of it on that. Then they can send me their swing via iPhone. I can analyze it and send it back to them.
Nice. And that is absolutely the best way to really improve your game and to make the sport more fun is to improve your game. And the way that you have it's kind of like a multi-tiered system with the range. You can practice out in the range. Then you do the video, and then of course you can go out and have you go out and actually watch you play 18 holes. That's amazing. That's just incredible. I gotta do that because I haven't played in a while. So I was a little nervous about getting back on the course. I haven't played in a while. I probably won't be that good. But if I come out there and do a little practice out there and get some pointers, I think I'll be confident again to go out and hit them.
Well, you're always welcome out here, Chris.
Awesome.
But for all the listeners out there, we definitely here at the Caribbean Golf Academy we provide lessons by the hour. It is private instruction, and then I also have a group lesson with 2 or 3 students in the group, and that lasts 3 hours. I call that a half-day session.
Nice.
In the half-day session, I'll cover full swing for about an hour and a half. We have a little bit of a break, and then we do short game for an hour.
Nice. Now, how do we get a hold of you if you want to come out and do the lessons?
Well, the best way, just call the Hacienda Campo Rico itself has one number with all 5 activities at it, and that number is 787-523-2001. And then the Golf Academy, the Caribbean Golf Academy, is extension 4.
Okay. So 787-523-2001, extension 4. And then is there a website they can see some info?
Website they can go right on to www.haciendacamporico.com, and all the activities on the website.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Well, listen, we appreciate the update. And again, Happy New Year, and we're definitely going to see you out there.
Okay. Look forward to it, Chris.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, again, Caribbean Golf Academy. You can reach them as well as Campo Rico. All the different activities they have, and they have a lot of cool stuff, believe me.
He even gave me hope that I could play golf, man.
That's right.
Because I played once. Somebody asked me, have you played golf? I played once. Yeah, once. Literally once.
So, again, you can reach them at 787-523-2001, extension 4 for the Caribbean Golf Academy. Thanks again to Jeff. So, what do you got over there?
Oh, yeah, we since this is in Campo Rico, we had a lot of things that we wanted to remember from last year.
Okay.
So we had a few clips that we couldn't play last show. So
let's do it.
Let's do it. It's a Campo Rico amphibious vehicle. So
all right.
We've done the golf. Now we're going to the AV.
All right.
All right. All right. We're getting ready to head out for our Frontier adventure today here at Campo Rico. So join us on our awesome amphibious vehicle. Let's go.
Zipline company. Oh, people walking? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get closer to the mangrove. The closer we get, the more wet it is. This is all swamp area. We're gonna be in a swampy area right now. From here to the mangrove, it's not water. So there's no rotary drive. You're just basically at the when you're in the water, you're using the Okay, this is why I explain to people what used to be the hacienda in the early 80s. Used to be a sugarcane field. This tour and this tour is the one to control the water in the hacienda for the sugarcane. If we need water, or we had to take water out of the hacienda, that had the job. Then down in front used to be a dairy farm, La Vaqueria. They remodeled and now it's a ballroom center, activity center. That's where Connie Garcia got married.
All right. All right, we're getting ready to head out for our Frontier adventure today here at Campo Rico.
Yeah, that was a blast out there, man. We got to get back to Campo Rico.
Yeah, we have to do all the adventures again. We have the amphibious vehicles. Yep. You have the zip line, and you have to go on a kayaking trail before you. And that is a beautiful kayaking trail.
It is. It's a fun hike too. It's about a 20-minute hike up to the zip line.
A little bit of hike. Yeah, totally sunny rated.
Yeah, totally sunny rated. And then of course the ATVs. and the amphibious vehicle that we
We've
just
done
heard.
it all. Even the horseback. Well, they have a horseback over there?
Yeah, they have horseback.
Well, that we need to do.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't done that.
I haven't done
We just
that.
want the adventure. We want the power vehicles. Well, listen. We appreciate our guests joining us today. Thanks again to Jose from Club Nautico. Check out the regattas coming up. We'll have to get an update next week from Jason from Extreme Divers, but they got the big free fall festival coming up. That should be a blast. We want to again thank Crystal Palace. We're going to be loving going out there. Check them out. It's 516-284-4950.
And I have discovered the Fountain of Youth.
That's right, Elka Water.
Elka Water. They keep us young and pretty.
Well, they made you young.
They made me prettier.
How do we get a hold of Elka Water?
It's really good water. It's from Naranjito. It's alkaline. It helps your body, your digestion. It's the best water you can get, and it's straight from Puerto Rico.
Awesome.
From Naranjito. You can get a hold of them at 294-5030.
294-5030.
That's Alka Water, or just ask for it in your nearest health food.
Okay, cool. And as always, glad to have everybody joining us every Saturday on WSO. You can call the office if you have any questions or comments or opinions at 787-667-6729. Or you can send us an email, havefun@adventuresinthecaribbean.com. So join us this Saturday and every Saturday. We look forward to bringing you more adventures.
Hola. Thanks for joining us for today's Adventures in the Caribbean. If you have suggestions or questions about the Caribbean,